Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about both Ethereum and Bitcoin, and once again, see what's going on. And as you can see, I changed the chart a little bit. Let's start with Ethereum here on the 6 hour. So, well, basically what we have going on here is we have a falling wedge, which is signaled with this purple line, right? And I think it's better to take it from here than from here, honestly, because you get more points of contact. So you get this one, obviously you have this one, and this one. So I think that's better, at least 3 points of contact instead of 2. So that is better in my opinion. And of course, what we can do here then is we can count, right? If this is your 1, well, inside your 1 you need to have 5, right? So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have your 2 for your correction, right? So A, B, C, and then you have your 3 for a 1, 2. This one's very tricky, right? 3, 4, 5 or so. It's very hard, but nonetheless, this is kind of like a 3 already here. And then, well, you could see like a 4 coming up, you know, a complex correction, as you know, from the 4, you know, very well known. And of course, then we have the 5 down here, right, at around $95. This is where I'll be scaling in heavy on Ethereum, that's for sure. Okay, because this, whether this count is correct or not, it doesn't matter. But what we can see is that the falling wedge is getting tighter and tighter, right? And that means money is on the table, right? So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. If we, for some reason, don't fall down there and we just pop up, no problem, right? So if for some reason tomorrow we see a candle like boom, like all the way up, right? That's fine. That means we are obviously starting a uptrend, because what we can see here, if we zoom in on the lower time frames for the first time, basically, is we got higher lows, right? In quite a while, right? We got some higher lows, so over here, and we got just one high. So if we get a higher high than this, then we can officially say that we are starting a uptrend, especially if we break out of this falling wedge, right? So that is kind of what I'm looking at right now. This you know, we had this false breakout of it. You always have to think, you know, you don't draw your diagonal lines perfectly, you know, it's simply not possible. So I probably messed up here a little bit. So this wick, also this wick sticking out, right? So but this is the overall thing, you know. So you know, I don't think this is perfect. So maybe we're gonna see a pop-up, then that means that it was pretty perfect. Maybe not, maybe we'll just go further down, right? But where I'm really interested in buying is when it bounces again on this purple line around this. So as you guys know, I'm not that much of a fan of diagonal lines, but in this case it works perfectly, right? You have here, you have it here. If you would have bought those pops, even though it was a down market, you would have had a little pop at least, right? So it's pretty safe to assume that if that happens again and then it goes back to the upper band of it, that you can well, then obviously you can have your stop at break even and you're in a perfectly safe trade, right? So that is something that I'm definitely looking for, and of course you still need to have some risk management. But let's say you buy here, right? You can just put like your stop at like 3% and, you know, call it a day. So just scale in slowly, guys. And I do think we will see a, well, in the medium time frame, we will see a pop-up. Also, if we look at times, right now we're just going to look at how long is the time that this has taken. So date, price, range, right? How long was the uptrend here? It was about 20 days, 21 days, right? Is this where it started? This is where it started. Okay, so 20 days, 6 hours. Okay, how long has the downtrend been, right? So we take it once again. Downtrend. We don't know when it ends, but it could definitely end around here, right? Around the 6th of February or something. You don't know, like it can definitely fall way faster, right? It can fall like at the 4th already, like in 2 days or something that it's here. So then it's safe to assume that your next uptrend will take around the same time, right? And I'm very bad at, like, I don't know if time analysis works all that well, but I'm not saying it will get up here, guys, obviously, but then we will get about 20 days of up, right? Maybe a little less, because I don't think we will get all the way up there, but that's kind of how I see it. So where do I think we will get up there? If we do bounce around that area, is I'll take the Fibonacci from swing high, so up here, and then considering it will be around here, right? Around down here, something around here, right? Then what I see is at least the 131 or even the 140s, okay? So this zone. So that means that you can make a decent profit, okay? That would mean like a 35 to 40% profit, okay, on that swing trade. So that is the plan, guys. That is the plan that we have for now. So let's just place it here, right? I'm just gonna place it. We have to risk something to make something, obviously, right? So let's take the 3% or something like that, and then we'll target this area right here. And what do we get? A nice 13 to 1 risk reward. That's very, very good, but that's possible with these swings. As you can see here, obviously when this went down, the same thing happened, right? And this definitely, what we have right now, definitely doesn't look like this here yet, right? Well, somewhat similar, right? You have this pop up, you have this pop up, you have to going down, but then immediately after we had some surge, and this is not showing that surge, it's more like showing that it's not done correcting yet, and also that would be very weird wave count. Alright, so that is Ethereum, guys. Let's jump in on Bitcoin. I'll keep it short because I'm not gonna play Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's always interesting to watch, right? I don't think I'll play Bitcoin. Maybe I will, but anyways, kind of the same thing here, right? We obviously have the Fibonacci levels here too, the 886 around here. So, well, you had the same rejection here, and you also have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is your complex correction right now. For the 5th wave going in here, and you also have the same wedge from the same date, right? Wait, is this the same date? 31st of December, and this was it's the same one. Okay, because you need to be similar if you're drawing wedges. Definitely needs to be similar because Bitcoin and Ethereum do similar things, right? When one pumps, the other pumps as well. That's just kind of how the big boys do it, right? So, well, we'll see how this goes, right? But here, if you would buy it around the same time, you would get the same kind of trade, right? So you would also get around on this line here, and you would be looking, obviously you need to give it some space, right? And then you'd be looking at around here 16%, okay? And that's purely based on, if we take the high here, we take swing low, right? What did we say? We said around here, 0.5, no, actually a little bit higher. 618, pop, boom, hit that, 17%, okay? That is kind of what you're looking at Bitcoin for now. We don't know, maybe higher highs will be made, so never scale out completely out of the trade, guys, okay? If it hits that 618, and you can also play it, right? You can play it, so I'll show this on Bitcoin, right? So if we break out, let's say we break out now, okay? So tomorrow, you scale in a little bit, okay? Maybe you want to go in full position. Then it goes like this, right? It pulls back a little bit, goes up, okay? Goes very far up. And then, well, you see some kind of topping formation, so you take some profit. Then it goes down again, but you know you're in an uptrend now. So obviously you're going to go back in, right? So here you buy back in, and then you go up again, right? And this is perfect. Of course, you're not gonna do exactly this, but then you go up again, right? And then you scale out again, and then it goes down again, scale in again. Because as long as there's an uptrend, you keep scaling. Okay, the same thing as we did down here. We kept on shorting, right? We kept on shorting, not on Bitcoin but on Ethereum. I kept on shorting. So right now, the same thing I'll do in the uptrend. I'm not going to short anymore at the moment because I think we are just very close to a reversal. Alright, so that's my update, guys, on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPygoz blog. Let me open it up for you. Let's see. Yeah, guys, join up with the CryptoPygoz blog where you can ask me any questions, can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. XRP is definitely looking nice. Yeah, what do you think how low XRP can go? So when we see a Bitcoin pump, XRP will pump as well. I do think so. And same for Ethereum. They kind of follow each other. I know XRP sometimes diverges from Bitcoin, but right now I do think they will follow. All right. So that's my thought on XRP. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPygoz feed where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs, STOs, but at the moment just don't expect any ICOs or any of that matter, right? Because of the simple fact that you will lose money, because if we are still in a bear market, that means your ICOs will be in a bear market as well, and that you'll most likely pay the price, right? That means you lose money. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.